Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense takes the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. He's going for the big play. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good... Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where, once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Cornhuskers offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The Huskers get the first down. This Husker running attack will hit you from all angles. You never know who's going to get it next.
Yeah, it's kind of like playing that hat game on the stadium jumbotron. Like, where's the ball underneath which hat that's going to move around? Always a lot of deception with this Cornhusker offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the big fella. At the 45 on its way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Huskers are on the move. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Got his man quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll pitch it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
The offense goes as he goes. So
this crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
what a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Handoff from the shotgun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 1st down to start the drive after the break. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking to throw it. Turns it loose. Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. On target. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
This is a running back who is versatile.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make it.
He wants to throw here on second down. It's complete on the right side. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Whitaker. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it, using the spin move. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in.
On 3rd down, going up top. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Huskers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're trying to get to it. Got it on the run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll throw it on 1st down. fires it down the seam. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Now the toss. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husker! The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Whitaker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking for the end zone. What a snag by the defense. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the right. Afterburner's coming. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going for a big play downfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's back to throw on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it on the right. All kinds of running. It's a fumble. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first 2 quarters in Lincoln. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
Looking for a crease, it's Meadows. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
It's complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Catch is made at the 15. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football again, Jesse, and not worry about it.
I think that's a good point there, David. Get him the ball again to help him play the next play and know that he's okay. Because when that guy's playing well, this offense is on fire.
Wide receiver shows motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're scaring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Try to get it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. It's complete.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. He's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Oh, he dropped it! And the defense has it. They're going the other way.
Ball security is...
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the route is on. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Skips away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets a block. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Now on the option. Powers through the defender. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I would just hate to be in the shoes of these defenders trying to tackle this running back because, of course, you're so afraid of this guy shaking you and using his elites.
Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Going to try to get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Good enough for 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. And the Huskers have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll run the toss. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And the stomping has commenced. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable fourth-quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape,
all kinds of room to the right. Running inside the 20. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They go to the ground. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the right. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Cornhuskers want to crank the tempo. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave